Hey guys, it's Sarah from Altcoin Best Ladies. So I hope everyone's having a good day and everyone is happy. It's Friday, so I don't really see a reason why we shouldn't. So crypto's been doing quite well today, I would say, seeing as we've got a market cap of 269 billion at the time of the video. Bitcoin is still cruising around 6.7. Ethereum is below 500 and Ripple's below 50 cents. Today we're going to talk about Cardano, which is currently down less than 1% in the last 24 hours, and it's trading at 14 cents. Also in the title as mentioned is Ripple, which I said is below 50% and is up 0.1% within the last 24 hours. So as looking on a CoinMarketCap right now, I can see lots of greenery and red, and it varies from -5 to +12, 15%, with the biggest gainer being Loom Network, then a Hashshare, Digibyte, Polymath, and Basic Attention Token. So to those of you who are holding them, I'm sure you're very happy because it's always good to see your cryptos being up and just, killing it, because why not? So I hope everyone's gonna be enjoying it. If you guys are watching it, hit the like button. Remember to subscribe to Altcoin Best Ladies if you haven't yet. Box Mining has actually given us a shout out today on Follow Friday on Twitter, and obviously thank you for that, Michael. You're absolutely amazing, and it's important to support each other in the crypto community, and I think people often forget that. But I'm getting a bit too sentimental now. If you guys want to check it out, go check Box Mining out, or Altcoin Best Ladies, or just me, Crypto Sarah. And let's get on with today's video, shall we? So Cardano, like I said, is the topic of our conversation. And for those of you who don't know, I'm going to explain a little bit and then the potential partnership. So Cardano is a blockchain technology that was founded by Charles Hoskinson. And basically, it's like this no stopping point for Hoskinson, and he basically went to meet Google in London headquarters for possible partnership talks to foster cryptos and blockchain technology. It wasn't really like official partnership talks or anything like that. It was more about the blockchain technology. So the meeting hosted Hoskinson and his IOHK team. It gave Google teams all over the globe the chance to put up questions about Cardano through conference call. It is important to know that IOHK is the company in charge of the coding aspects of Cardano platform, and the company was invited by Google's London office to give answers to the queries concerning the crypto's next generation protocols, and also to explain the plan to outdo possibly Ethereum. The details of the meeting will be made known for every enthusiast of Cardano soon. And that's according to Hoskinson. This is just a little gossip because it's not exact details that I have. Regarding the whole meeting with Google, Charles started with an introduction of what Cardano is and how it functions. He then went ahead to explain the blockchain's algorithm. Hoskinson, which is also the CEO of previously mentioned Input Output Hong Kong, that's IOHK for those of you who don't know, further emphasized that the team is presently correcting the faults that their network has. As a result of the meeting in London, there may be a possible partnership or maybe not. I don't want to be spreading any fake news or anything, so I don't want to put it that way. But I think what is really good to know is that Charles is out there. I swear he's in a different country every day whenever I follow him on Twitter. And it's good to see that he's actually being open-minded and honest, that Cardano's got its flaws. And it's very important not to idolize your project because, nothing's perfect. Basically, I should probably start off with explaining what actually Cardano is, because some of you might not know. So it's like an open source blockchain technology that plans to solve the problem that most Ethereum users face with, which are security, the proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, and the scalability. Cardano plans to give these solutions in a bid to outdo Ethereum through its algorithm called Orobus. And basically, during the meeting, Charles talked about Cardano's and cryptocurrency's future, and a crypto enthusiast raised a question on how Cardano plans to overtake Ethereum. And there is a little quote that I have. Let me just find it somewhere. There we go. So many Java, C++, or Go developers are writing code on Ethereum. Ethereum doesn't support any of those languages. They can't even run a single viral app on the platform. If you look at the top 10 languages, none of them works on the system. So by definition, all those developers aren't developing for the system. They have to go and learn new tools and new stuff. With Cardano, first, if we're back compatible, 100% we're running on EVM. So it is evident that the blockchain has developers adhered to its compatibility with different programming languages. These programming languages can be used by developers to develop smart contracts and decentralized applications on the blockchain. It's important, obviously, to note that Google is one of those companies that has banned cryptocurrency ads, just like Facebook, Twitter, and all those others. Well, with Facebook, it's iffy because they seem to be changing their mind about it, and it's a very questionable thing for me. A bit, it's probably a bit of a different discussion, but its interest in Cardano blockchain is quite intriguing. The fact that Google asked Charles to talk to, and obviously, sort of a partnership like that would mean that Cardano is would be the crypto winner. It refers that also Cardano is like the third giant, and it's good to see that Google is asking and looking for answers rather than just randomly going and investing into anything that's out there. So what I'm trying to do right now, actually, is to see what you guys are saying. But if you know me, you know that I am not the best with this whole streaming thing. I need to work on it. So as I'm looking to find you guys and what is going on, let me know your actual thoughts about the possible outcome of Cardano and Google partnership. I mean, would it be I've got you guys. And would it be like a completely opportunity changing, or are there any better rivals to Cardano that Google could potentially partner up with instead of the whole crypto? So guys, leave a like if you're watching the video. Hello to everyone who just joined. We're talking about Cardano and them having talks with Google. Basically, it's not an official partnership. It's just loads of gossip out there. But it's really good to see that Google is sharing the interest in the blockchain technology. As we know, blockchain is the future. At least that's what I keep saying. So if you guys think there is any better option that Google should go for and ask the questions to, leave a comment. Leave a comment, definitely. So now the other topic that I want to talk about is, yes, actually, that's a very good point someone made here. So lost on the pancake, you're saying about the supply, and yeah, there is quite a problem. So like I said, Oribus and staking, the audience sought to know whether Cardano has enough tokens for users to join the outfit and basically help run the system. Charles said that the platform has like a ceiling of 45 billion tokens with a 26 billion circulation, which gives the platform to cushion users against inflation. On milestone and what the project projections are, the CEO advised the audience to visit the CardanoRoadmap.com, and that's also what I do because I think it's really good to see your projects and also follow him on Twitter, on any social media, to stay up to date with what's going on. So you can get like an in-depth analysis of the entire project, what has been achieved, the team's working on, and what else have they got planned in future. So we're gonna get on to the other topic right now, being buy the rumor and sell the news. Could be a good one though. Yes, could be a very good one. It'd be nice to see that sort of a partnership. So now we're gonna get onto Ripple, and I had a little bit of conversation yesterday about Ripple and whether it's a security or not. And that was because I saw lots of news, lots of headlines, and I thought it's time to mention it in a video. I'm probably gonna make a full video just about whether it's a security or not, and my own opinion. It'd be good actually to do like a live stream with someone else to have a discussion about it. So if you guys got any good ideas, who else's opinion I'd like to get to know, just leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. So, like I said, Ripple is still awaiting a decision from the SEC regarding if it's a security. Ripple preferred that XRP, which is a token, not be classified as a security and have equipped themselves with a former SEC chairman in preparation. But unfortunately, I know their lawsuit has been fulfilled. That is actually a third lawsuit claiming that XRP is a security, and that was claimed by a Californian resident, which I can't remember the name of. So named as defendants are obviously the CEO of Ripple, along with 20, I think, more other people. Brad, which is the CEO of Ripple, has been fighting the security label for months, consistently claiming that buying XRP is not equivalent to buying shares of the Ripple company, which is what people very often misunderstand. Brad also has stressed that owning XRP does not give holders a stake in the company or pay any dividends. The new lawsuit, however, claims that Ripple sold the XRP token to fund its operation. Basically, it's all very confusing for some people, Ripple, XRP, and everything. But the plaintiff claims that the XRP offered and sold by the defendants had all the traditional hallmarks of a security. However, the CEO failed to register them as such, and the purchase of XRP continues an investment contract as the XRP purchases, including plaintiff, provided consideration, which is like in the form of fiat, such as dollars or British pounds, in exchange for XRP. XRP purchases reasonably expected to derive profits from their ownership of XRP, and defendants themselves have frequently highlighted this profit motive. So the lawsuit goes on to explain that the company's move to putting 55 billion XRP in escrow was done to increase the valuation of XRP, noting that after that move, the price of XRP increased from 22 per token, which was on the start of December, to 350 per token, I think, on the start of January. Obviously, Ripple is anxiously awaiting a decision, but has geared up for its defense. Well, they are certainly not going to go down with our fight, as stated by the chief market strategist. Where is the quote? So the chief market strategists claim that we absolutely are not a security. We don't meet the standards for what security is based on the history of court law. So this is obviously a huge news, a huge issue for every crypto out there. No one wants to be called something that they're not, especially Ripple. I mean, there's been lots of issues with how centralized it is or how decentralized it isn't. Sorry. And obviously, lots of people wants to know the answer, because I've seen a graph somewhere of it explaining how decentralized the decentralized cryptos actually are and how much the top 10 accounts hold of each crypto. And that actually puts it into perspective to realize that the decentralization is so far away, but we're on a good way starting it. And it's good to see that SEC is putting their hands on it and they're getting involved with stating whether Bitcoin's a security, whether Ethereum is, and they're just gonna carry on and do it with all the ones that people put the most money into it. Because at the end of the day, it's governments and they know exactly want the best. But I think in this case, they have our business in the best hands. Especially America, they seem quite prone, as in quite pro. I mean, blockchain. I mean, we've got Malta, we've got Romania that's been absolutely killing it recently as well. I've heard some gossips about Poland also getting some national crypto. It's probably following Venezuela Petros. So there is lots happening, and governments are really getting involved, and it's really good to see, because that is just one step closer to bring us to the, global awareness and knowing everything. So let's see what you guys been saying in comments. Kind of Ripple is shade. No. Well, you either love Ripple or you don't. If you don't love it, you probably prefer Stellar. I'm gonna put my hand on heart and admit I do hold both. This is not professional financial advice in any way. I need to mention that, obviously. Neither for Cardano, Ripple, or any other crypto. It's very important to do your own due diligence and do your own research, obviously, to be aware of any possible investments and losses that you might take. Never invest more than you can afford, and all this other stuff that we all keep on repeating, but we only do it in the best interest of you guys. Cardano could be one of the good ones. Yes, the big supply obviously is the problem for a lot of people. Yeah, I'm actually one of those people who bought Ripple at 30 cents. So I was really lucky, but my greed took over and I didn't take as much profits as I wanted to, unfortunately, but it's all a learning curve for me as well. I've been in blockchain, it'll be soon a year actually, as I'm into cryptos and around the whole blockchain. And I was just really greedy. And I've learned a lot, and I hope you guys are taking this bear market as an opportunity to learn. I'll set it on my Twitter at CryptoSarah that in this bear market, I hope you guys are spending time educating yourself, researching the coins, basically preparing yourself for when the long-awaited bull run comes over, and you'll just learn from the mistakes from January, basically, because that's definitely what I'll do, and I hope that's what you guys are gonna do. Buy low, sell high. Yes, that's the best advice ever, obviously. Core crypto lovers hate Ripple. Maybe make like a top 5 upcoming events. Lost on the pancake. Yeah, definitely. VeChain is obviously having their wallet on the 9th. Ether's just been spreading everywhere, but in UK. That's where I'm recording from, for those of you who don't know. It's in America, Germany, Netherlands, America, and Australia. One day, hopefully, I'll get to UK again. I don't know anything about Bitcoin Cash or anything, but I'll have a look, definitely. It sounds like a good idea for a video, so thank you for that. I like pancakes, so it's a good shout, your name. Still how much, but I'm whoa, goodbye. So guys, yes, basically this is gonna be quite a weird video because I'm trying to talk about 2 different topics, 2 very different topics, and now I'm going through my laptop and hopefully it won't crash, because that'd be probably the worst thing that could happen. But basically all I'm trying to say is that we need to be able to differ between good news, fake news, and just some sort of a possible BS that people are just trying to pump the price with, because obviously people do that and it's absolutely horrible. So guys, if you're watching the video, hit a like button for me, please. If you're not subscribed to our channel or you enjoy that video, please share it on any social media, because that would help All Combust Ladies grow and it means the world to us. We're also looking for more girls actually to join the team. So if you know anyone, please let us know. allcombustladies@gmail.com. Email us and we'll see what we can do. So I hope you guys like Cardano, like Ripple. If you missed out on the video, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the possible Cardano Google partnership. What you think about Ripple, whether it's a security or not. And I'll try and answer in the comments as much as I can. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're going to have a good weekend as well. Leave a like button. Subscribe to All Combust Ladies. Follow us on Twitter.